Okay, I'm live and I am going to start with my intro to say this is Slasher Chick TV, where we like to talk about growth mindset and negotiation strategies so that you never have to choose between this or that. You can always say yes to this slash that. And as you can see, my name is listed here as 45 of 90 because this is day 45 of 90 consecutive days of live streaming. And I ain't going to lie, I almost missed it. And now I almost missed it because my Saturday stream theme is self care Saturdays. And I have been exercising self care today, starting with exercise. And I was going to live stream that earlier, but I've been out of my house since 9 a.m. and I'm just now trying to get home. But at 9 a.m., I did some line dancing and exercised. So I did some physical self care. And then I had family in town visiting. And so I got to spend some time with them and some of my sorority sisters. And so that was cup filling. So I had some familial self care, I guess you would call it, in that, my relationships. Uh, Spending some quality time, and I had good food, good conversation, lots and lots of laughs. I had so much laughter today, which is a definite self-care tool, and also a lot of hope. I have a young family friend who's going off to college, who's going to go to my alma mater. I'm so excited about that. I made plans to go with her mom to drop her off. Like, I'm just so excited about that. And just, it was a day full of love. Um, and, well, I love love. And I love that for me today. And I love it that I still made it to my 45th day. I would have really kicked myself if I missed it. But I was so engrossed in today that I almost forgot that I had to stream. Um, Now, if you were on my stream on Friday, I was talking about the idea of being in flow and getting into flow. And yeah, today was definitely a flow type day in that respect. And that it included some nostalgia. I had to go through my old stomping grounds and places that I had to drive today. So I passed my old middle school. I passed an old job. It was actually pretty fun to be able to show my sister when we were driving around places I used to go to school and places I used to work. I don't think she cared all that much, but it was fun to me. Um, and even now, like as I am driving home now, I just drove past a place one of my old friends used to live that now lives in Florida. And the nostalgia of it all has also been pretty, yeah, cup filling. And it's just made me look back on some of my most favorite memories and just be in a place of appreciation and gratitude for most of the day. And I'm really just feeling grateful. I'm also feeling grateful to be able to check off day 45 and thus being complete of 50% of this challenge, being at this halfway mark. Um, I started this more than anything to challenge myself, right? It's not a challenge against someone else. It's not a challenge YouTube set up, but it was a challenge for myself on can I, get to a place where I am successful in creating regularly and just, yeah, relaunching my YouTube channel. And when I originally started this challenge, I said I was going to do 30 days of consecutive live streaming. That was my goal, was just to do at least 30 days. And throughout the first 30 days, I became aware of some other creators who were doing 90-day challenges, and I found myself inspired by the fact that out of the 3 that I saw during the 90-day challenge, 2 out of the 3 were monetized by the end of their 90 days and had not been previously. And I was excited that that was a potential outcome. Now, the fact that now I've been going live for 45 days out of the 90, and I don't necessarily think that like monetization is going to be on the other side of 90 days for me, because 4,000 watch hours is not going to be on the other side of this either. Now, one reason 4,000 watch hours isn't going to be on the other side of this is because just like I'm live streaming now at whatever time I happen to get on, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing my stream at whatever time I happen to get on. Now, do I think if I had a consistent time as my regular streaming time, that that would make a difference? Absolutely. I know for a fact it would. But I ain't done that. So, so not much I can say about it until I do. And maybe I will. But for now, this probably wasn't the best idea to try to drive and stream. I feel like, I'm just like, oh, it's like talking on the phone to one of my girlfriends that I would be doing while I was driving. But I also just realized, like, I kind of have to pay attention to the directions because I almost missed my street just now. But we good. So, anywho, what I was saying was, yeah, I need a consistent time, right? If I had a consistent time, I could have said to my family and friends tonight, yo, I gotta go. My live stream starts at 9 o'clock. Meet me online. Um, so that's one of my major learnings is, well, it's not even a learning because I kind of knew that before I started. I just didn't plan for it. I didn't plan to be going the 90 days. It just kind of happened. And I so I don't even know what I'm about to say next. Is what I because I was thinking about a lot of the conversations that happened today, and I appreciate that my conversations today kind of ran the gamut from wealth management and estate planning, to is Diddy done? Like it was a little bit of everything, and so it's like hard for me right now to even narrow down like what I want to talk about because I'm still feeling so full from a little bit of everything. And you know how it's like when you have a lot of excitement but not a particular place to put it or a thing to do with it. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I'm really excited about possibilities in real life and on my YouTube channel, and simultaneously almost a little bit nervous about them. Is that, yeah, where it's like, well, I personally think that excitement and nervousness are just two sides of the same coin, two different sides of that same coin. So I'm not afraid about being nervous, because I think it is a byproduct of the excitement. But I just don't know exactly. Ooh, I am not supposed to be in this lane because I'm not trying to make this left. Do you see what I'm saying, y'all? This is what I'm talking about. I need to be paying attention. I don't even know how. Oh, it is all the way down here. Because I don't like 95. If you are familiar with Route 95, um, then you should know what I'm talking about. I don't like to get on it at all. And if I can avoid it, I always do. And right now, I'm trying to find the back streets that allow me to avoid it. But it's one of those things that on the particular street that I'm on, if you are not familiar with Roosevelt Boulevard, once you on Roosevelt, you on Roosevelt. And so if you miss one of your little turnoffs, you're gonna have to like go all the way down, make a U-turn. It's just a lot. And I want to make sure I don't miss my little turnoff, basically, is what it comes down to. So I'm trying to both, keep an eye on the road, but also have a relatively conscious or coherent conversation for my live stream. I don't know if both are possible, but what is possible is this coming? Nope, that's Harbison. Okay. But what is possible is, okay. Child, I just forgot that thought too. The most interesting conversation I had today was with my little cousins that are 12 and 16. And let me tell you, when I encountered some of the stuff that the kids are calling music today, I was confused. Okay, I was very confused because some of the music he played me basically sound like somebody just yelling, and they weren't even yelling over a beat. They just yelling. It's like the beat. There's not even a good beat. It's out. This is how I know I'm old now. This is how I know I'm old. You know how when you know you're old when it's like, what's this noise the kids listening to? Yeah, that's what it feels like.